Welcome to Arbiter Gaming. I'm the Archmaster. Thank you for dropping by. Today's video is about pacing and long lulls where nothing is happening, which is entirely the player's job. Welcome to Arbiter Gaming, again, where I tell you things that GMs wish you had been told a long time ago, and I'm finally here to tell you. Have you noticed that, like, 99% of all advice given to game masters, which are rightly called arbiters, should actually be given to players, such as pacing? That's what this video is about. So, players, have you noticed those long lulls in your gaming sessions when no one's doing anything, no one's really talking about anything of substance, no one's really declaring where they are, or any such useful thing that would encourage and facilitate roleplay or verisimilitude or any sort of immersion into the game world, and instead everyone is on their phone or twiddling their thumbs or doing any number of random nonsense activities which are patently not playing a role-playing game? Well, I'm here to tell you that your GM, looking on in frustration and dull defeat, is silently wishing that you all would actually do something about that, because it's not their job. Gone are the days when any player may tell a GM in good faith and in ignorance, GM, this was kind of a boring session. I mean, nothing really happened. Do you think you could pick up the pace next time? Now the GM can send you this video where I will say on his behalf, yeah, it was a really boring session. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I was really bored. Maybe I'll stop GMing for you because y'all are just so slow. Maybe y'all should pick up the pace. It's your job. It's your job. Simple as that. Pacing is entirely on you, right? Stop sitting around doing nothing. Stop taking forever shopping. If the session went poorly and no one did anything, that's your job entirely. All of it, every last bit of it. Your arbiter is a referee. They sit on the sidelines and they wait until you take action, and then they arbitrate the results of your actions. And if you're not taking any actions, they can't do anything. They're just sitting there. Your arbiter is not your sugar daddy. Your arbiter is not the curator of your experience. Your arbiter is not a Disney guide. They're not your tour guide. They're not here to make sure you have fun, right? Gone are the days when anyone can say, well, it's the game master's job to make sure everyone's having... No, absolutely not. No, it's not. It's not their job. It's your job to make sure you have a good time, pursue your own epic, heroic, adventurous goals. And also, it would be nice if you made it your job, at least a little bit, to kind of make sure everyone else at least has a good time, right? But it is not, patently not, the arbiter's entire job, entirely on their shoulders, 100%, or any amount of percentage, to make sure that everyone else is having a fun time, right? Absolutely not, because whether or not you are having a good time is entirely dependent on you. Some particularly bad advice is, game masters, it's your job to steer the ship in the right direction. You gotta make sure that things are happening, right? If the players are in a lull and they're kind of shopping or they're kind of goofing off and doing nothing, which again is entirely their fault and cause, in my opinion, for some stern words to the players, hey guys, what are you doing? Instead, GM, game master, you know, master of the world, no, arbiter. Instead, arbiter, what you really should be doing is steering the ship. You should take away their agency and kind of make something happen. I don't know, make a Kool-Aid man bust through the wall, or just make something interesting happen. Make a hooded figure approach them and offer a sum of money that they can't refuse. And then that will bring them on and steer the ship in the right direction. Or you could fudge something, and like that's one of our favorite tactics, and you can like make something cool happen, because again, if the players aren't having fun, that's your fault. And so you really need to make sure that you get a 5-star rating at the end of this paid session, because we all know that that's the kind of home game you're running. So because this is a paid session and you have a duty to perform, which isn't actually the case, but because we all assume this and operate in this mindset, even though it bears no resemblance to reality, you need to make sure that you're steering the ship in the right direction. No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. That's not your job, arbiter, and players, that's not his job. So anyway, this is Arbiter Gaming. I'm the Archmaster. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. We are releasing our own setting one of these days, and we also have our own game system, which we are working on, hopefully getting close to beta 0.2, where cool stuff happens. And then what probably should be priority is our setting being released, because when we finally show you our setting and the guides for the Arbiter and what that looks like, then a lot of things will become more clear. Anyway, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, feeding the algorithm in all ways. It prefers steak. as I do. We have a Patreon, and we have a Discord server, which you may join. We have people in it, which is the appeal of any social group, I hear. Y'all have a good evening. God bless.